We know, we saw it all last year with Josh McDaniels, how we broke records on giving up points after halftime. We lost 6, 7 games by less than 7 points. How does that happen? These are conspiracies. These are ridiculous negatives that affect our team. We lose John Gruden because of an email of calling somebody a tire because tires are black. We lost our head coach. We don't even sign Rich Bisaccia. He's selling the team to Tom Brady. We all know what happens to the Raiders. Let's go into honestly, the probably truest form of the Raiders. And let me do my prediction. I don't know with the Raiders in our history, this is a 60% possibility. Let's do it. For the season, we got on our beanies. We're representing Josh McDaniels, and the rookies look good. We are ready for week 1 versus the Broncos. This is our year. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. Then we play the Broncos. And we beat the Broncos. Oh, my God, are you kidding me? And we on a positive momentum kick. Raider Nation is up in arms. We win the first game, blah, blah, blah. Then we face the Bills. Do we beat the Bills? No. We shouldn't beat the Bills. They are a much better team all around. We're still positive, though. We're going into Sunday Night Football versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. At home, our first home game. Raider Nation comes out, we representing. Let's go. We lose to the Steelers. We lose to the Steelers. Then Garoppolo gets injured in that game. Garoppolo gets injured in that game. It came down to the end and he got injured in the fourth quarter on a drive where we were going to score or go up 10 points. And then he gets injured and he leaves the game, and then they take a kickoff return and they score 7 points to beat us in the final 50 seconds, and they win. And they win. Oh no. Now we got the Chargers. We got the Chargers in LA, home game for the Raiders. What's going to happen? Do we beat the Chargers? Oh, we lose to the Chargers. Are you kidding me? Why do we lose to the Chargers? How do we lose to the Chargers? I don't know what happened to my screen. Sorry, guys. Let me get my screen back. We lose to the Steelers. Then we play the Chargers. We lose to the Chargers. Sorry, my screen is just really messing up. Then we lose to the Chargers. Oh, no, we've lost 3 in a row. How do we lose to the Chargers at home? They are a good team. Then we got Green Bay. Monday Night Football. They got Jordan Love, but we don't have a quarterback because, remember, he got injured. He's at least gone 3 or 4 weeks. Garoppolo. So we had to put in Hoyer. But Hoyer didn't play so good versus the Chargers. He didn't play so good. So they're thinking about testing out Aiden O'Connell versus the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football. Is this at home? Yeah, we got the Packers at home. Monday Night Football. So we got a rookie quarterback versus basically a rookie quarterback in Jordan Love. Do we beat the Green Bay Packers in the Davante Adams revenge game? We do. We do. Davante Adams makes a miracle play, catches the ball at the end, and he catches 20 catches in that game, and we win by 4 points. Oh, all is good in Raider Nation. All is good. All is good. We're having the time of our life. We've won 2 games in a row. All right, we got the Patriots. We got the revenge game coming up in Vegas. We're going to take over. We're going to start a dynasty. It all starts now. We play the Patriots. Josh McDaniels. The Patriots know everything about the Raiders. We don't have Jimmy Garoppolo. We got Aiden O'Connell and Davante Adams, who made a miraculous play to win us versus Green Bay. Now we play the Patriots. We play the Patriots. Oh, goodness. We lose to the Patriots. We lose to the Patriots because they need a win. Josh McDaniels tanks the game. Tanks the game, makes all these bad decisions, and helps the Patriots win. even though we were still in it with Aiden O'Connell or Brian Hoyer. But we're possibly getting Jimmy G back versus Chicago. So our season is still not over. Even though we're 4-2, our season is not completely lost. Our season hinges on basically the next 3 games. So we got news that Garoppolo might come back and play versus the Bears. But he aggravates something and he decides to not play that game. And we play the Bears. And we beat the Bears somehow. We got a better team. We beat the Bears. The Raiders are now 4-3. Now we go on Monday Night Football versus the Detroit Lions. Jimmy Garoppolo is officially back. He's officially back from whatever injury, hanging out with the hookers. Now we face the Detroit Lions in Detroit to Travel Day Monday Night Football. And we lose to Detroit. They are so good. We are now 3-5, and our season is pretty much in the balance. Josh McDaniels is thinking about tanking because we've only won 3 games, and that would get us a top 3 draft pick of a quarterback in next year's draft if he tanks the rest of the season. Should he? Shouldn't he? Garoppolo is no longer an option. He got injured again this season, and he didn't play so good against Detroit when he came back from injury. Now there's a possibility that we can be in the top 3 drafting for a quarterback in McDaniel's 3rd year. Will he tank? That's the questions going into the New York Giants game from all Raider fans. Playing against Waller and the pretty good G-men. And we lose to the Giants. We have now lost 6 games. You have to be at least 9-7 or 9-8 to get a wild card. We've now lost 6 games. All right. We play the Jets with heart, with everything we can muster. Garoppolo comes out strong, but Aaron Rodgers proves he's the better quarterback. And the Jets beat us. We have now lost 7 games and only won 3. The chances of making the playoffs are probably 15%. We have to basically win out to make the wild card. This is the official tanking point of knowledge for the Raiders and McDaniels. And all the rumors are they're tanking. They've lost 3 in a row. They're going to tank for the top 3 pick or top 4 pick to get a quarterback. And now we face the Miami Dolphins. And we lose to the Dolphins. Now the tanking is real. The season is over. We pay the Kansas City Chiefs. We lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. And you all know what's going on from there. Now we go into the bye week. Jimmy Garoppolo is benched. They're going to play Aiden O'Connell the rest of the season to see what they got. And Jimmy Garoppolo's future is up in the air, just like Derek Carr's was last year, because Jimmy Garoppolo has lost basically the past 5 games. Now, because Aiden O'Connell won a game early with the help of Devontae or whoever, that they want to test him out. So now Aiden O'Connell is our quarterback for the future, and we come off the bye week. We played the Vikings, and we lose to the Vikings, and then we got Thursday Night Football a couple of days later for Aiden O'Connell or Brian Hoyer or whoever else. Season's over. Why put Jimmy Garoppolo back in? Or they might put him in just to save face. Do we beat the Chargers? Yeah, we do. Somehow. They put Garoppolo back in. We get a victory just to quiet the storm, to get our 4th victory of the season, because all the other teams have won 3 or 4 as well. So we're still in that top 4 or 5 category to get a draft pick, maybe a quarterback. Then on Christmas Day, we play the Chiefs. And, of course, we're going to lose that game. Then we play the Colts. And if we're tanking, the proof will be in the next couple games. Then we lose to the Colts. Then we play the Broncos. And depending on what the other teams have done in the league, meaning the teams that have lost 4 or 5, they've only won 3 or 4 or 5 games, depending on that scenario, do we beat the Broncos? Yeah, we beat the Broncos. Just to save face, to look like it's going to be a better season next year, and we basically go, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go 5-12. And at some point in the season, all is going to be lost for the Raiders. So they're going to start playing their rookies, getting them up to speed, and we're going to be tanking for a top 3 or 4 draft pick and possibly getting another quarterback going into his 3rd year. That's my prediction of probably the truest scenario for Josh McDaniels from a salty fan. But my other prediction, if everything goes right, is 9-8, and with everything here, 5-12. Hope you guys had fun while we went through that crazy theory of what truly seems to happen to our Raiders all the time. Just being honest. All right, guys, we're going to come right back. Please consider hitting that super chat button.
I bleed silver with black, and I wear it with pride. Hold my shield to the sky. I'm a Raider for life. 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 Touchdown!